General Hospital spoilers, Brick protects Sonny, joins the fight against Brennan's dangerous plot. Port Charles is no stranger to high-stakes danger, double crosses, and twisted vendettas, but nothing could have prepared Sonny Corinthos for what's coming. In the weeks ahead on General Hospital, viewers will witness a thrilling, suspense-filled arc where Brick steps out of the shadows and into the spotlight. As Brennan's plot intensifies, Brick becomes Sonny's secret weapon and the key to saving lives. This 4,000-word spoiler breakdown will dive into what fans can expect as Brick takes center stage, Brennan's true motives explode into view, and lives hang in the balance. Brennan, the enigmatic WSB director turned rogue mastermind, has officially gone nuclear. After months of subtle manipulation, hidden alliances, and whispered threats, Brennan is launching an all-out assault on Port Charles, and Sonny Corinthos is public enemy number one. Brennan's motives go far deeper than the average vendetta. Sources close to General Hospital suggest that Brennan blames Sonny for the collapse of an off-the-books intelligence operation dating back over a decade, an op that cost him everything: power, allies, and a loved one believed to be killed in a mission gone wrong. But Brennan's latest moves aren't just personal, they're surgical. His strategy is clear: destabilize Sonny, expose his empire, and remove all his protectors before going in for the kill. A message in blood. The first strike. The opening salvo comes fast and brutal. In the first of a series of chilling attacks, one of Sonny's trusted enforcers is found barely alive at the docks, with a message carved into his arm. The house falls. Jason, still reeling from recent revelations about his time away, immediately suspects Brennan's hand. But Sonny hesitates to retaliate, knowing full well that Brennan thrives on reactive chaos. Instead, he turns to someone who has always moved in silence, but strikes like a ghost: Brick. Brick has always been Sonny's quiet ally, the man behind the tech, the surveillance, and the intelligence that kept the Corinthos empire one step ahead. But this time, he's not just operating from behind a screen. In a powerful scene expected to air midweek, Sonny visits Brick in a secluded safe house. The look in Brick's eyes says it all. He knows Brennan, perhaps better than anyone. Brick reveals that he once crossed paths with Brennan during an operation in Istanbul. Back then, Brennan was a cold but disciplined handler. Now, he's unhinged and more dangerous than ever. Brick's warning is simple: he doesn't just want to ruin you, Sonny. He wants to erase you. The alliance grows. Jason, Dex, and Anna join the fight. As Brennan's attacks escalate, Brick realizes that intelligence alone won't be enough. He must build a team, not just loyal, but lethal. First up is Jason, whose instincts and skills are second to none. Jason and Brick have never been especially close, but their respect for each other is unspoken. Now, they'll have to work side by side, with Jason trusting Brick's calls on the battlefield. Meanwhile, Dex, still caught in the crosshairs after nearly being exposed as a plant months ago, finds redemption in Brick's eyes. Brick gives Dex a chance to prove himself in a pivotal operation. Intercepting a smuggled cache of weapons, Brennan is moving through international waters. And finally, Anna Devane enters the fray. Her connection to the WSB and knowledge of Brennan's methods make her an invaluable ally. Brick is hesitant at first. After all, Anna once trusted Brennan. But Anna's recent sacrifices and unwavering commitment to justice earn Brick's trust. Together, this unlikely team sets out to do the impossible: dismantle Brennan's network before the final move is made. In an emotional twist, Carly gets pulled into the conflict, not by choice, but because she's in Brennan's crosshairs. Brennan makes a chilling move. He kidnaps Donna for exactly 47 minutes, not to hurt her, but to send Sonny a message. Donna is returned safely with a note: "Next time, I won't be so generous." This breaks Carly in ways she didn't expect. She's no stranger to Sonny's world, but the direct threat to their daughter rattles her. She begs Sonny to let her take Donna and Avery out of town, but he refuses. That's when Brick steps in and offers an alternative. He creates an off-the-grid location for Carly and the kids, protected by tech so advanced even the WSB would need divine intervention to find them. The scene between Brick and Carly is poignant. She thanks him not just for the protection, but for understanding the burden of love and war. Brick quietly replies, "I protect what matters to Sonny, and that means I protect you." As if Brennan's vendetta wasn't dangerous enough, Brick and Anna uncover something shocking, a whisper of an old project thought to have been destroyed, the Chimera Protocol. Originally introduced during the 2017 Nurses Ball arc, the Chimera is a bioweapon capable of silent, widespread devastation. Brennan's version, however, is even more terrifying. Modified with nanotech and satellite targeting, Brennan doesn't need to unleash it in a room. He can deploy it in a city. Brick deciphers part of the code hidden in Brennan's financial transactions and makes a horrifying realization. Brennan plans to test the Chimera in Port Charles as a way to cleanse it of corruption. Sonny, Jason, and even Anna, all marked as contaminants. An inside betrayal, a friend turned enemy. In a gut-wrenching twist, Brick is betrayed by someone he once trained, Alexis' former associate, Silas Monroe, a cybersecurity prodigy. Silas, bitter after being cut from a WSB-affiliated program, was lured by Brennan with promises of power and revenge. Silas provides Brennan with access codes to the secure Corinthos comms, giving Brennan a glimpse into every plan Brick and his allies are making. But Brick isn't fooled for long. He sets a trap and captures Silas, only to learn from him that the Chimera test is scheduled to coincide with the Nurses' Ball, where most of Port Charles's elite, including children, will be in attendance. Race against time, the final 72 hours. The final arc of this storyline is set to unfold in real time across 3 explosive episodes. With the Nurses' Ball just days away, Brick initiates a master plan to neutralize Brennan's strike. Phase 1. Countersurveillance. Brick uses old-school analog tools, nothing digital, nothing traceable, to coordinate with Anna and Jason. He even fakes a data breach to lure Brennan into thinking they're blind. Phase 2. Carly's return. Against Sonny's wishes, Carly returns to Port Charles with Donna, using herself as bait. If Brennan wants war, let him see what a mother is willing to do to stop a madman, she tells Brick. Phase 3. The Chimera Neutralizer. Brick reveals he's secretly developed an EMP pulse device capable of rendering the Chimera's delivery system inert, but it must be deployed at the exact right time. On the night of the Nurses' Ball, Brennan's plan nearly succeeds. Disguised as a high-level donor, he sits calmly at table 9, watching as children perform and couples dance. In his hand, a single button that, if pressed, will activate the Chimera. Brick, stationed in a hidden booth with Anna and Dex, monitors every heartbeat in the room. The tension reaches a fever pitch as Brennan's finger hovers over the trigger. Suddenly, Carly walks onto the stage. With tears in her eyes, she sings "You Are Not Alone," a tribute to the children of Port Charles. The room falls silent. Brennan hesitates, just long enough for Brick to give the order. Jason, dressed as a waiter, lunges across the room and tackles Brennan as the Chimera trigger slips from his hand. The EMP goes off seconds later, shutting down all lights, cameras, and Brennan's deadly weapon. The aftermath. Brick's legacy cemented. The fallout is intense. Brennan is arrested, though he warns, "You stopped one plan. You didn't stop the revolution." That ominous statement leaves Anna wondering just how deep Brennan's organization runs. But in Port Charles, Brick is hailed as a hero. For once, he isn't the man in the shadows. He's the man who saved an entire town. Sonny hugs Brick with a rawness rarely seen. "You didn't just save my life. You saved my daughter. My family owes you everything." Brick only replies, "You don't owe me anything, Sonny. Just promise me we stay ready. Because this won't be the last time someone like Brennan comes knocking." What's next for Brick? GH teases long-term story arc. Insiders at General Hospital hint that this is just the beginning of a larger storyline for Brick, who may finally become a series regular. With Brennan's takedown, Brick has proven he can be more than just tech support. He's a strategist, a warrior, and a heart that beats for justice. Whispers suggest Brick might take over a new intel division supported by the PCPD and former WSB agents, giving him a permanent place in the Port Charles ecosystem. And could there be a romantic pairing in his future? Fans have long shipped him with Jordan, and after her recent heartbreak, there may be room for something new. Brick's rise in the fight against Brennan showcases why General Hospital remains one of television's most gripping dramas. By giving the spotlight to a fan favorite with mystery and muscle, the writers have opened a thrilling new chapter, one where shadows save the day. As Sonny rebuilds, Carly reclaims her strength, and Jason rediscovers his purpose. One thing is clear: Port Charles is safer with Brick in it. But danger never stays gone for long, and Brennan's final warning may still haunt them all. The revolution sleeps. It never dies. Stay tuned to General Hospital, because the war may be over, but the next battle is just beginning.